and serve others. Love God and serve others. Uh, Matthew the 25, the chapter in 31 to 46. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, and before him shall be gathered all nations around him, and he shall separate them from one another, as the shepherd divide his sheep from the goat. Uh, uh, we will be called sheep, and the other will be called goats. And as the shepherd divided his sheep from the goats, he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on his left hand. I tell you why. Uh, his sheep are favorable, and his goat a curse. And he shall set his sheep on his right hand, and the goats on his left hand. And then shall the king say unto them, on the right hand, come, ye blessed of my Father, and heard the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me some meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, you took me in. Naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, you came unto me. And then shall the righteous answer, say the Lord, when we when we when saw we thee hungry and fed thee, thirsty, gave thee drink? And when we saw thee a stranger and took thee in, naked and clothed thee, and clothed them. Uh, and when we saw thee sick or in prison, came unto thee. And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, in a mercy as you have done it unto one of the least, in their mercy you have done unto one of the least of these my brothers, you have done it unto me. But the Lord has compassion on his people, and he say, in the least, as much as you done unto one of them, you done it unto me. And the Lord said in Jesus' word, to be a position on the right hand is the king's favor position. To be on the left hand is less favor, and this is certainly true because the judge now is judged the goats who have been gathered there. But the king judgment verdict to the ghost group starkly contrasts his master to the sheep group. They are not blessed but cursed. They are not invited to enter the kingdom, but he commanded to depart. Their destination is not inheritance waiting for them for the foundation of the world, but everlasting life. But uh, we don't bring nothing to the world, and we don't take nothing out of it. And so, to be a Christian, you should be given to given a lot to folks, and 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 when you see somebody hungry, take them in. When you see somebody thirsty, give them something to drink. And and when you see them naked, clothe them. And when you see them sick, we don't take nothing out of this world. We don't bring nothing in. But you see them sick in prison, you do for them like you do for you do God. And and the king answered say unto them, verily I say unto you, in the mercy you have done unto one of the least of these, my brother, you have done unto me. Then shall he say unto the on the left hand, depart from me, you curse, into everlasting fire. Prepare for the devil and his angel. For I was hungry, and you gave me nothing to eat, no meat. I was thirsty, you gave me no drink. I was stranger, you took me not in, naked, and you clothed me not, sick, in prison, you visit me not. But Wars has a lot of billionaire, the plain folks too, and they won't do nothing for people. They won't do a lot of billionaire. It was a billionaire in New York, and he said to the class, a black class, a class graduating folk, he said, I would give you, he said, not a gift, I would give you $3 million up to $4 million to graduate, to finish college, and your mother too. They was all single mother, and your mother too, because she could go to the school where they learned at, and they was all shocked, and they thank him for the gift. He said, "That's not a gift. I responsible for this because I believe in this, and I give you that, so don't call it. It's a white man." He said, "Don't call it a gift." And he was on TV yesterday. He said, "Don't call it a gift because I'm responsible for that." And I was so amazing. It was so amazing, and he gave him that. He paid for the college for 4 years, and tuition, and what they need, books and all that. And boy, that was amazing. And the mother too. And for I was hungry, and you gave me no meat. I was thirsty. You gave me no drink. And then then shall also answer him, saying, Lord, when we saw thee hungry, thirst, a stranger, a naked, or sick, or in prison, did not minister unto thee. And then shall he answer, Verily I say unto you, in a mercy you did it not to one of these, you did it unto not unto me. And your point is, any way you treat Christian or anybody, you doing it to the Lord, and you doing it to the Lord, and what you do for the Lord, what you do to them, you doing it for the Lord. Yeah, and I would end up the ghost condemnation, and then shall he answer them, saying, Verily I say unto you, in their mercy did it not unto them. To one of the least one of these, you did not unto me. The same standard is cited for the curse as the king used for the blessed. They are guilty of falling to serve him because of their lack of compassion for the least one of them. And there was plenty of opportunity to help those in need. There was plenty, yeah, and lots of people who need a sister, but you denied the compassion on them. For people in the community, it is equivalent to pruning the needs of the church itself. In other words, he said you could have did it for. Lots of them needed your help. You didn't help them. Yeah, and you did it not to me. And he had compassion on them, but you did not do it unto me. And that was the what I got from the what I got from this section of verses. And okay. Oh, okay.
Let's bless God for Deacon Horn. That was excellent.
Okay.
I know you don't. I know. Hug, hug. That was the hug. Amen. Praise the Lord. Deacon Horn. Deaconess Horn? All right, moving on. Go ahead. So we thank you for that presentation. And next week, we're hoping that Sister Wendy will have her presentation put together. She's not going to be here. She said. That's okay. Wherever you're going to be, we'll get that bus and we'll all show up. A boat? Are you actually leaving town? Oh, next week you're going. Okay. And so next week, of course, I'm going to be down at Blessed Hope Tabernacle again. They've invited me back. They said that they were blessed the last time, so we're asking once again that our deacons pull themselves together and able to join us down at Blessed Hope Tabernacle. Pastor Funches' church will leave here right after service. This time we'll actually leave right after service, as it takes about an hour to get down there. So that's the message that I have. Also, March 27th, the last Friday in March, the generational cure will be back. And I think that's it for now. These are the announcements. I'm sorry.